Even early birds have to wait to fly at least today. This is video sent to us at 4 this morning from MSP's Terminal 2 security checkpoint, and long lines all the way to the Skyway on what could be a record day for flying across the country. Thank you so much for joining us at noon. I'm Alexis Rogers. Nearly 3 million people are expected to fly today, making it one of the busiest days of the year. And we've been at the airport all morning. Let's head to Terminal 1 and get the latest with Cece Gaines.
Hey there, if you're making your way down to the airport this afternoon, just know it's going to be busy. The TSA says they expect to screen 2.7 million passengers nationwide today. So let's talk about how you should navigate that. Of course, you know to show up early, maybe even earlier than 2 hours before. It'll give you time to relax, maybe get some lunch. Also know what you can bring through TSA to keep the line moving. I'm sure many of you will be traveling with food. Know that solid food items like stuffing or baked goods are allowed in carry-on luggage, but those liquids like the wine or gravy should be sealed and packed in checked luggage. If you want to see if a specific item is allowed, go on the TSA What Can I Bring webpage. And I know all of you know this, but just remember to stay calm, don't stress. We're all going to get where we need to go. I hope you guys have a great holiday. Back to you.
Absolutely, Cece. Be kind out there. Hey, if you're planning on parking at MSP this weekend, there's still space available right now. The lot at Terminal 1 is 38% full. Over at Terminal 2, the parking lot is 57% full. And if you're using the quick ride ramp, get there soon. It's already 63% full. Minnesota's annual DWI enforcement campaign is happening right now. That means if you're driving around today and through the holiday weekend, you'll likely see more Minnesota State Police out on the roads. The enforcement program runs weekends through New Year's Eve, and during last year's campaign, more than 2,200 DWI arrests were made in Minnesota. A live look at Minneapolis, where we're just 10 hours away from a cold front that's going to drop temperatures down by 30 degrees. Get those Thanksgiving sweaters out just in time for Black Friday shopping as well. Ben, one, I'm not ready for this. Two, I do have some cute sweaters that I can put in rotations, but this is a little cold for me.
Yeah, well, it's perfect timing, right? Just in time for the holidays. It's time to switch our fashion into more holiday apparel, and you certainly will be needing it. Take a look at these numbers. Today's forecast high, 48 degrees, that's more than 10 degrees warmer than our average high. And Friday morning's low, 17 degrees. So yeah, in about 36 hours or so, temperatures dropping by about 30 degrees. Today is going to be a pretty warm day. We are already in the 40s with a southwest wind. Notice the temperature is even warmer further south and west. Marshall's already in the 50s. Parts of South Dakota already in the 60s. So we get one warm day before temperatures really start to drop by this evening and overnight tonight. Notice that southwest wind right now at 13 miles per hour. A little breezy at times, but nothing super windy. And here is your hour-by-hour forecast. We're calling for a mix of clouds and sunshine with thickening clouds later this evening and overnight. But regardless, we should stay dry, no rain or snow through the holiday weekend. We'll talk about when things might change and just how cold it's going to get coming up just ahead.
Thanks for keeping an eye on it, Ben. Well, huge news out of the Middle East today. The Israeli cabinet approved a deal to free some of the hostages Hamas is holding in Gaza. Let's get to NBC's Ralph Sanchez in Tel Aviv with more on the negotiation.
In the early hours of this morning, after a marathon cabinet meeting, the Israeli government approving this deal on the fate of the hostages. This agreement will see 50 women and children released from captivity in Gaza in exchange for 150 Palestinian women and children being held in Israeli prisons. It will also lead to a 4-day ceasefire in the fighting in Gaza. Israel also agreeing to temporarily suspend drone flights over Gaza for a certain number of hours every day. For now, the fighting continues. We just spoke to a mother in Gaza. She says she can hear bombing, she can hear shooting continuing, but people in Gaza hoping that this will provide at least some respite. The U.S. saying that there will be an influx of humanitarian aid into the Gaza Strip during this ceasefire period.
Well, a senior Biden administration official said 3 Americans could be a part of the first group of hostages released, 2 adults and a 3-year-old girl named Abigail. There's a search happening right now for 3 people missing after a landslide in southeast Alaska. It happened 12 hours ago near the remote fishing community of Wrangell, 155 miles south of Juneau. At this hour, we know the landslide killed 3 people and destroyed 3 homes. Among the missing are 2 children. A warning now from the CDC. Some babies have accidentally been given RSV vaccines meant for adults. The Minnesota Department of Health says it's aware of the mix-up, but there are no reported cases in Minnesota at this time. They say if a mix-up does happen, there are ways to report it through the CDC, through the Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System.
It's always okay to verify what product you or your baby is getting. And our healthcare providers are also committed to their patients' safety.
As for what the mix-up might mean for the babies who received an adult dose, the CDC says they don't know because there have not been any clinical trials yet. Again, their advice to parents is to monitor the baby and report any adverse effects. An update this afternoon on the search for a new superintendent at the Minneapolis Public School District. It's now down to 2 candidates. First, there's Dr. Sonia Stewart, who currently serves as deputy superintendent of the Hamilton County Public Schools in Tennessee. And Dr. Lisa Sales Adams is the superintendent of Eastern Carver County Public Schools. Both will be interviewed next week, and the board could make its final choice by December 1st. It's the final 6. One of these designs could be Minnesota's new state flag. Take a look. A state commission narrowed these down from 2,600 submissions. During a meeting late last night, the commission can settle on any one design and tweak it. The new flag will fly on May 11th, which is Statehood Day, unless the legislature vetoes it.